This is Carla, and welcome back to the studio. And thank you for joining me tonight as we create the the projects. The projects that are in the April 2024 Delicate Wings Paper Pumpkin Kit. Now, I did get this kit I want to say about maybe a week and a half ago, but I wanted to order the new add-on set of dies that are for the April, May, and June kits, and I wanted to have them in person to show you when I went to do this. So I did get them yesterday, so it is April 30th, and we are going to get this in for the month of April. So what I want to do before I open up the box, I do want to give you a little bit of information on not only this month's kit, but then the May and the June kit. So again, like I showed you, this is the April 2024 kit. This is Delicate Wings, and their description of it, elegant words of encouragement and support to those you love. It'll make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. There's pre-cut paper pieces and butterfly designs, champagne foil images, sentiments, and labels. Coordinating colors for this kit are Lost Lagoon, Moody Mauve, Basic Beige, which is a new color that will be in our new annual catalog that starts tomorrow, May 1st. We have Basic Gray, so that is what the Stampin' Spot is inside this kit, and Basic Black and Champagne Foil. So if you're a butterfly lover, this would have definitely been the kit for you. Now, the selling period for this kit was between March 11th and April 10th. So the kit's gone. They may have some refills, but you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And in those refill kits, they do not include the ink spot nor the stamp set. So I'll just put that out there. So in the May kit, the best there is, this subscription period is what's currently open. It's from April 11th through May 10th. And this one, the description, this one, make cards for Father's Day and more to express your gratitude and admiration. It'll make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. There are pre-cut paper accent pieces and labels, wood grain textures and masculine earthy tones. Its coordinating colors are Wild Wheat, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, which is also the classic Stampin' Spot, Early Espresso, Crumb Cake, and Basic Beige again. This particular kit coordinates with the Country Woods Designer Series paper, which is in our new annual catalog. Then for June, Life is Sweet. The subscription period for this particular kit is from May 11th through June 10th. Celebrate the sweet things in life with textured artistic cards. It'll make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. There is iridescent glimmer sentiments and pre-cut paper pieces. There are vellum accents, iridescent pearls, and linen thread. Now the coordinating colors for this kit is Poppy Parade, Peach Pie, Lemon Lolly, Shy Shamrock, which is the classic Stampin' Spot, Pool Party, and Pretty in Pink. So the June kit actually features 3 of the new in colors, again, that will be in our new annual catalog that starts tomorrow. The Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, and Pretty in Pink. Now, that's the kits for this month, next month, and for June. So if you would like to subscribe to these, You would have to do it by the 10th of that month. So if you want the May kit, you would want to subscribe by May 10th. And if you want the June kit, you would have to subscribe by June 10th. Now, once you subscribe, you don't have to go in there and you don't have to subscribe again. You know, if you want to, from one month to another, say if you want to take a break and you just want to pause it, you can do that. Or if you want to add an extra kit, you can do that as well. You just got to make sure that you do it by the 10th of that month. Now, like I mentioned, with these three kits, there are coordinating dies that's an add-on that they put with this kit. And these are the Thanks and Beyond dies. And these dies, again, like I've mentioned with the last set of dies that coordinated with the January, February, and March kits, you do not need the dies in order to complete the projects that are in the kit. These are just products. They coordinate with these, and these are good if you want to do some alternative projects, you know, using components from the kits or just create on your own. So you do have a nice size stitched label here. You do have, for a butterfly, you do have this outer part here that'll cut it out, and then you got this inner piece that will cut out these little itty bitty pieces of the butterfly. And then you also have a nice bold thanks die as well. So let's start by opening this up and let's see what's in this kit. So I already had gone ahead and I took the cellophane off, so I have all this kind of like all open and loose. So in your kits, you do get full color instructions. Gives you, now there's no written instructions on these. It's all by picture, so it shows you what you have to stamp using what stamp from the set. It also lets you know what pieces you need to pull out for each of the projects. There is a ruler on the side of the pamphlet. And then on the back, you do see the kit components, and it lets you know what it creates, what the coordinating colors are, and it does let you know about the add-on with the set of dies. So that's the instructions. There's also a printout. Since they don't do the print images on the cellophane for the stamp set, they do give you the artwork. So this is great for when you want to store the stamp sets. Because again, once the kits are done, you still have the stamp set that you can use on future projects. And so here's the stamp set right here. And like I said, as I showed this here, you have one that says, sending loving thoughts your way. Everything will be okay and surrounding you with love. And then we have some tear and tape and some dimensionals. There is a Stampin' Spot of basic gray, but what I'm going to do for my projects, I'm going to bring in the full-sized basic gray ink pad. Now here are the coordinating envelopes, so you can see it's a basic, this is the basic beige color, the new color that's coming out. And then it has this champagne colored foiled butterflies on the flap. And the insides, they're plain. There's no print or anything on the inside of that. And then for our card bases, we have some here that are in the Lost Lagoon color with the foiled butterflies. We have some cutouts with the foiling already on it, and some more pieces with foil on it. And then here's our other set of card bases and some foil pieces and some images of butterflies. I think that's really, really pretty. I love those colors. And then here are our last set of card bases. This has got the basic gray background. And then we have some foil butterfly cutouts and some labels. And then we have some more cutouts here of even more butterflies. And then we have some glue dots. And like you see me, these are the glue dots that I use in my videos because I have so many of these from past kits that why not use them? So this is all the pieces that are in our kit. So let me go ahead and separate the pieces and I will be right back and we'll get started with card number 1. Okay, so I have gone ahead and I've separated all of my pieces out of the kit. So here are the instructions for card number 1, and this one is really, really easy. So what I'm going to do is on this piece here that has this butterfly that's cut out and it has the greeting that says, I am always here for you. I'm going to bring in my tear and tape that they provided in the kit, and I'm going to add some to the top and the bottom of this piece right here. And put some on this end. Like so. And then we're going to take and remove the paper backing on this. I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool to do that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to center that on the champagne foil piece here. On there like so. Now on this, you can take the butterfly wings and you can pop it up. There are like some little pieces here where it has it connected, so you can leave it connected or you can just pop it out a little bit and you can just bend the wings up so there's some dimension on the card. Now I'm going to take my card base and I'm going to fold and burnish this like so. And then on the back of this piece here, I'm going to bring in my dimensionals, and it shows that there are 6 on here, so 3 on either side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of come in a little bit. I'm not going to go to the very, very outer corners and edge. I'm bringing it in just a little bit, so then that way there's some support into the more of the center part of this piece here. So I'm going to remove these backings. I do have my little pop-up trash bin off to the side there. And then I'm going to take this piece and there we want it. Let's see, what way do they got this? I guess you can choose either way to use either side of that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to center this right here on the front. And that's it. That's the first card. Very, very simple and very elegant looking with that champagne foil. So let's bring in the stuff for our second card. Okay, so for my second card, I'm going to bring in the card base. It's the white base with the champagne foil dots on it, or the splatter actually. And I'm going to burnish that. And then I'm going to bring in my greeting strip here. And I'm going to bring in the stamp that says everything will be okay, and my basic gray ink. And I'm going to ink this. Well, I'm going to turn it the right way so we stamp it the right way. And not upside down. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this right here in the center. of my label. Okay, that looks good. And we'll close this up because this is the only stamping we're doing for this card. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Then on this foil piece right here, I'm going to flip it over, and per like the instructions show, we're going to add some of these strips of the tear and tape onto it. Okay, so let's see, where's my tear and tape? So we're going to add like 2 small pieces on the bottom here. Like so. Now some of it like came off the edge, but that's okay. When I remove the paper backing, I will just fold that adhesive on the back of it. I'm just going to add one long strip here. And then right over here. Now this isn't a pocket card. If it were a pocket card, then this top piece here would not have any adhesive on it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to remove these paper backings. And like I said, this adhesive that went a little bit over, I'll just fold that back on that. And then I'm going to bring in my card base. Now this piece is going to line up on this bottom right hand corner. I'm just going to line that up like so. It's on there straight, and just stick that down. And then on the back of our greeting, we'll add some more tear and tape. I'll remove that. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to take this edge of the label and go right up to the edge of the side of the card here. Like so. And then for our butterflies, we have more tear and tape on those. So I have this large one. Now, according to this, we're only putting it on one side of the wing. So on the larger one, we're putting a piece right down here on this side. Our medium one is going to be over on this side. And then we're going to do one right down the middle on the smaller one. They do it that way, so then that way you can actually pop up the wing a little bit if you wanted to on your card, just to add some dimension to it. And right down the center of this one. Okay, and we're done with that for this card. Okay, so then we're going to take our larger butterfly and we're going to place this one. I want to be in the camera here. So this one's going to go about, looks like it's about here. Oops. Wrong side that I'm sticking down. Kind of like right over here. Like so. So I'll stick it down on that side. And then our smaller one, this one will go right over here. Go over here like so. And then our medium sized one, this one will go, see, right about right about here. Okay, so then you can actually take these and you can fluff these up a little bit if you want. Okay, so that is the second card. Let's bring in the stuff to do our final card. Okay, so for this card, I have this one panel here that's got those two butterflies. And I have a whole bunch of those little butterflies that I punched out of that one sheet that I showed you earlier on. So I'll put those aside. I'm going to take this card base here and I'm going to fold and burnish this one. Now I'm being kind of gentle as I go to burnish only because of the foil that's on this card base. So I'm going to set this aside for the moment. I'm going to bring in this greeting, or this label actually, and the greeting that says surrounding you with love. And I'm going to bring in my basic gray ink. I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp this right in the middle. Make sure that's straight. Stamp that down. Okay, we'll set that aside. And we'll close this up since we're done with it now. So on this project, we're going to add 3 dimensionals on the back of our greeting, like so. And then on this panel here, it shows that we have dimensionals on the top and bottom as well. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did on that other one. I'm not going to go all the way up in the very top corners. I want to kind of come in a little bit. And let's see, we got 2 more. Put one there and there. It kind of fills in inside here so it doesn't sag so much. Okay, so I'm going to remove these paper backings off of this. And then I'm going to bring in my card. Now again, because the design's on both sides, you can use either side. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to center that onto my card base like so. Okay, and then they have us using glue dots on the back of all of these butterflies. So let me bring these all over here. Let's see. We're going to take, oh, you know what? There was another thing we needed to stamp. Let's see if we can do this. I didn't notice that they took this butterfly image from the stamp set and they stamped that too. Now that I put that down on the dimensionals, let's see if I can stamp this. Let me just clean this really quick. With the photopolymer stamps, in the processing, there is a film that's on the stamps. So before you use it, a good idea would be just to clean it. I used one of our chamois that we have in our catalog to clean that. Now, let's see if I can salvage this and stamp this, even though it's on dimensionals right now. So this is going to get stamped right here. And I'm just going to press down a little bit harder. So that way I get there. We got it. So typically you would want to stamp that before you attach it down to your card base. All right, so we salvaged that one. Okay, so for these little butterflies here, so there's 5 of them. I'm going to bring in these glue dots. Now, some of them, they're kind of showing that to use 2 glue dots on these. Now, these glue dots are fairly big, so you can get away with just using 1 on these. Okay, put that aside. Now I'm going to bring in the greeting and remove these paper backings. And I'm going to place this right in the middle. Let's see, like so. And then we're going to remove these backings off of these butterflies. So this gray one is kind of like up here. And then we got, it's interesting when you look at this that they look like they're popped up a little bit higher as if they're on dimensionals, but they're not showing that these are on dimensionals. Okay, so our little blue-green one here, our Lost Lagoon one, is down here. And then which one is this one? This is our little designed, what is this one? Moody Mauve. It's got all those little speckles of all the other colors in there, which is really cool. And then this one is our straight Moody Mauve one. And that one is down here. And then here's our other one. That's the basic beige with all the other colors in it as well. And that one goes right there. Okay, so that is our 3rd card. So these cards were very, very easy to put together. So let me bring in all the other ones. So here's our first card. Very simple, very elegant. The greeting's already on there for you. And we have our butterfly that, you can leave the wings down like this if you want, or you can just kind of pop it out a little bit, bend it a little bit just to give it some dimension. And then here is our next card. I just really like the feel of these cards, with just all of the splatter and all that on it. Very pretty. And then here's an up close of our 3rd card. These, like I said, these are very, very simple cards, and I think with this, because of all the foiling that's on, all these elements and the card bases, that there was no need to add like any type of other bling to it, because that's the one thing this kit didn't have. It didn't have like any rhinestones. It didn't have any like sequins or anything like that. So here are 3 projects that were in the April 2024 Delicate Wings paper pumpkin kit. If you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It does help me in not only building and growing this channel, but it also helps me in building my Stampin' Up! Business. So again, with this kit, and along with the May and June's kit, it's really hard to believe that we're talking about May and June already. I feel like the year just started. So again, I gave you some of the heads up and the sneak peeks about the upcoming May and June paper pumpkin kits. And I did show you this is optional. This is just an add-on, again, that if you want to use it for making more alternative projects using elements from these kits. These are the dies. These are the Thanks and Beyond dies. You can see that they're not teeny tiny dies. They're a nice size. So if you want these, you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And the item number for this is 164397. Now, with these add-ons, they are a while supplies last. And at the time of me doing this video, it's the end of April. They are still available and they can be found in the online store. They are not in any paper publication. So with that, again, thank you everyone for joining me. And again, if you like these projects, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. So until next month, the best there is kit for May. I will see you then. Have a blessed one, everyone. Bye bye.